Hello everyone, our names are Koom, Samira, Sarah, Danny and Lavinia, and this is our Information Systems video report. There are 4 external entities in the TPS: customer, warehouse, driver and manager. Our first TPS shows the customer browsing the website, choosing the products, completing the checkout and providing customer information such as the address. The driver then picks up the package and scans the barcode on it. However, during the weeks, we realized some changes had to be done to our first draft. These included adding data flows, making changes in processes of the warehouse, adding information about data flows, and finally adding process numbers. Data flows added concerned return information from the warehouse to the customer, alongside order information from a managerial info database to the driver. In our final draft, the warehouse prepares routes with the packages divided into groups, assigning the direction in which these are meant to go in. This information is then given to the drivers. We also added information about data flows by labeling all the arrows describing the type of data involved. Finally, we added process numbers, which we decided by consulting the Level 1 DFD, showing all the main processes, which we then expanded in our TPS and MIS. The 4 external entities in the MIS include manager, driver, supplier, and customer. Our first MIS shows drivers providing their information regarding their work and deliveries. Then, the manager is seen allocating, checking van availability, and deciding driver salaries. They also check stock availability with suppliers and are provided with customer feedback to judge drivers' performances. Other than the TPS, we also made changes to our MIS throughout the weeks. These included adding a driver's delivery database, generating reports on deliveries, allowing customers to give preference details, and again, including process numbers. The new driver's delivery database stores all driver information alongside van information which go back to the manager. Delivery reports are generated for the manager to compare their effectiveness, and customers give preference to ensure for the package to arrive safely. Finally, similarly to the TPS, we added process numbers based on the order decided for the Level 1 DFD.
I will now explain the driver's app with all the functionalities available. When the driver arrives on the app, he has to put his password and username. He will then have access to all the current deliveries and will be able to go to the van information to know which van he is taking for the day. When he wants to add a package, he needs to scan the barcode on the package and then he will receive all the customer details. The driver can then click on the map and he will get the route optimized by the system in order to make his delivery faster. When he reaches the customer's door, he has to scan the customer's barcode in order to finish the delivery. The system will then automatically update itself. Other features are available where he can change his details and also see all his previous deliveries. I will now explain the BPMN. We decided to share each BPMN. Como was in charge of the warehouse, Samira the supplier, Sarah the manager, Danny the customer, and Lavinia the driver. The main problem we found was to put them all together. To explain our BPMN, we will focus on the pools that had mistakes and the changes we made to improve them. We'll now explain the BPMN for the customer. The first draft we made had a problem with this bottom part because it was part of the checkout but wasn't linked with anything. That's why we had to change it for the final version. We implemented it within the BPMN and was linked with everything else. BPMN for the warehouse was one of the hardest we found because we didn't know how to deal with the fact that the package may be taken back to the warehouse if the customer wasn't available. We decided to implement a message from the driver that will tell the warehouse if the package has been delivered in order to expect a return or not. Here is our last draft with the importance of the links between the pool. For example, when the customer places an order, the warehouse receives it straight after. We also try to show the importance of the communication through a data store and through the app between the manager and the driver.